President Obama, this message is for you. You know, when you sent out those, when you signed the papers to okay a stimulus package, and you included $250 for each person on Social Security and SSI, I think you thought you were doing a good thing. But from my understanding, the clause you put in there that said if you owe any kind of income tax, if you owe any kind of ed fund for your education, then they're going to take that $250 away. Now, in a conservative mindset, that's a pretty good idea. You know? I mean, hey, you know, people are going to say, well, that's fiscal responsibility. Yeah, you get that money back. Well, all you're doing is you're transferring that money, that $250 from the general fund to either the treasurer, to the treasurer. And let me tell you what the hell that does. All it does is hurt the people that need it the most. And that's the truth. If you're trying to stimulate the economy, how are you stimulating the economy? By taking money out of your pocket and taking it out of your left pocket, putting it in your right pocket. That's exactly what you're doing. You're taking it out of the general fund, putting it in another fund. Now, how is that going to stimulate anything? That's wrong. Because the people that need it the most. Now understand this. If you owe the government back taxes, if you owe for education fund, if you owe for anything else, doesn't that signal that that person is hurting? Or else they would go ahead and pay the bill? Huh? So what you're doing is you're penalizing the people that are hurting the most. The people that are up to date on all their bills, all their credit cards, and all that other crap, you think you're hurting them by taking it away? I don't think so. They seem to have plenty of money. But the people who cannot pay their bills, who are in a jam, who are behind on their ed funds or whatever, those are the people you're hurting. I don't know who talked you into putting that clause in there, but my understanding is 1/3 of all the checks you sent out to these SSI, man. Now think about it. Huh? The guy's disabled. The woman's disabled. You're taking her money away. All those, and Social Security. My God, the guy's 65 years old. He's living on $800 a month, and you're taking his lousy $250 away. Huh? What kind of compassion is that? You know, I actually voted for you. I do like you. But this is wrong, man. You didn't think this through. Somebody, some conservative person, some conservative person that cannot connect, has never connected to not paying a bill, or has never been on the losing end of a bill. Those guys are talking you into this. And what you could have done, you could have said, look, send it to everybody on Social Security, everybody on SSI. And that would have been the humane thing to do. Don't you agree with me? Huh? Now, I want somebody who is close to you, who knows you, who can get in touch with you. Go on YouTube check this video out, point it out to you. Say, look, there's a guy on YouTube that's telling you like it is, man. He's telling you that you're doing the wrong thing here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. This is just incompassionate. I mean, I don't get it. It serves no purpose. You're getting your money back, sure. Say the guy owes $3,000, or you're getting $250 back. Huh? That's just a drop in the bucket to you, but that may be a whole lot of money to him or her. That would have been a nice, a little windfall, huh? And you know, to top it off, you guys send out the letter the day they're supposed to get their money. You send out that day. They're waiting all this time. You send out that day a letter saying you're going to keep their money. Now, that's heartless, man. That is heartless. You know, you spend more than that on a suit of clothes, but yet you don't want to give it to a person on SSI or Social Security to pay maybe a light bill or a gas bill or a water bill. It's shameful, man. I mean, I don't blame you so much. It's the people that you're listening to. You know, it's not right, man. It's not right. I don't know whether I said this or not. I'm 2/3 you're paying out. Well, let me put it this way: 1/3 of all the checks you sent out are being kept by the government. Man, if you wanted to do that, why didn't you just take them into court and sue them and get your money that way? Huh? Don't tell people you're sending them some money when you're not going to. Get their hopes up and then take their money away from them. 250 lousy bucks? Why do it at all then? You know, except for show. Listen, man, that's all I got to say on this subject. I think it's just horrific what you're doing. I really do. I wouldn't have done it. If I was president, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have signed that codicil. You know, everybody in my mind was going to get it. Everybody. If I'm doing it for one person, I'm doing it for the other. So maybe, I don't know, man. It's probably too late to do anything about it now. But it's just a shame, man. It's just a shame. It's a crying shame, I'm telling you. It's just shameful. You know? If you thought about it, you couldn't sleep for a couple of nights. You really couldn't. I mean, I think it would bother you. You just wipe them out, man. Wipe out their hopes of $250. Not a lot of money, but it's a lot to them. You know, hey, we got them, man. We got our money. Oh, baby, we got our money. Let's just take this money from them, man. You know, what do you think of the consequences? What do you think how they feel? Have you put your feet in their shoes just for 1 minute? Huh? Or have you always had money? Well, people that don't have money, it meant a lot to them, and you took it away from them. Look, man, that's all I gotta say. You know, I hope somebody shows you this video. So I just need you to ponder on this, man.